Okay, hello. We are currently, don't actually know how far I am away from the bubble right now. We caught a carrier back to um, roughly, I think, about 1,000 light years from the bubble, so we're a little bit closer now. Um, yeah, we started off somewhere over there. I woke up this morning somewhere around here, so I jumped ship and I figured we would take a nice meander through some of these undiscovered systems, and yeah, and then make our way back into the bubble and see what's going on in there. So, if you're just tuning in now, thank you for joining the night shift and seeing what adventures we get up to today, basically. So, uh, when I logged off a little bit earlier, we basically just found this planet. Someone had discovered it, but they hadn't mapped it, and so I think they haven't mapped it, but they definitely hadn't first footfalled it. Yeah, so it's discovered, not mapped yet, and first footfall has just been done by us. So that takes the bounties that you can potentially, yeah, you should be able to see on the left-hand side. It will take that 9.39 million and times it by 5, bumping it up to 46.9 million, which is worth doing, basically. So, sorry, I'm still recovering off of a cold right now. So, uh, oh, that's a good point. Did I get these guys? Just gonna set down and work out if I actually did this already. But we'll see. Oh, sorry, I'll be right back. The co-pilot is just making some noise, and I think I might have to go and deal with him quickly. So I'll just stick this on the be right back screen. I'll be literally a couple of minutes. Okie dokie. Sorry about that. co-pilot had just lost his dummy, so he was still asleep, and hopefully will still be asleep. Yes, we did get this. Okay, cool. But yeah, just give him another dummy and he's gone back to sleep again. So we'll keep an ear out for him. Alright, so we're looking for this Cactoidea lapis currently. It looks like this. You can see these little almost rock-looking dudes on these planes here. So we'll just have a little browse around, see what we can see. Should be something around here though. I'm pretty confident we'll come across them pretty quick. These last two that I picked up were fairly fast to find. Oh yeah, here we go. Easy mode. It's just going to be the other ones that are going to be a pain in the ass to find more than likely. Bacterium I'm not too worried about. Protexas we've already got as well. Fungoidea and the Tussocs, sometimes they can be a pain, but you're usually going to find Bacterium and the Tussocs in the same kind of place, so should be able to bash that out fairly fast. Ideally the goal tonight is to go back and hand in all of the cartography data that we've acquired during the course of this expedition, which at the moment sits roughly at, I don't know, 25 mil, 27 mil, something like that, which is, it's not too bad, I guess. And I know that rocky and high metallic planets at the moment are you get a bonus for, so that is something that we'll need to basically keep in mind, so that number might increase, which will be nice. Earlier today during co-pilot's nap time, I found a planet with a 19 mil stratum on it, and with first footfall and the additional, I think it was a tussock or something, which was worth like a mil. But with a first footfall bonus, that basically bumped that planet up to, I think it was something like 101 million for essentially 2 items, and less than 10 minutes worth of work. It was about 10 minutes when I did it, but I was chatting to someone on Discord at the same time, so I got a little bit distracted. But yeah, for less than 10 minutes work, 101 mil, which is banging, absolutely great. So it just goes to show really that there are certain places that you can still, certain places where you can definitely still find undiscovered systems, unmapped systems, close to the bubble. I know that people obviously say the further out, more likely you are to find stuff, and that is definitely true. But on the flip side, I'm 1,000 light years out, and while certain systems are discovered, depending on what tools you're using, something like I think it's Elite Observatory maybe, will basically give you a ping to say, hey, this was discovered in 2017, which, if you are doing specifically focusing on something like xenobiology, is great. Those are the systems that you want. Oh, hello. Yeah, we got some I'm sure I just saw some bacterium there. Or are these just weird patches on the ground? But yeah, anything that basically happened before Odyssey is like prime real estate for you to go and find some xenobiology in, because even though someone's already discovered it, they won't have first footfall probably, and they will not have done any xenobiology there, so you can make some absolute bank out of it, which definitely worth having. Really got to take my thumb off the boost button on this, because I have an accidental habit of boosting straight into the floor, which would suck. It's kind of a little bit weird how these rocks are kind of popping in and out of existence. I'm guessing that's just a render issue, but my rendering is turned all the way up to the top, so I am surprised about that. Alright, you're just a black spot on the floor. If we don't find anything in the next couple of minutes, I will go to orbit, reset, and come back down, just so we get a sort of slightly newer patch. And we'll go for the Fungoidea, because I've got a feeling that we're probably going to find that that is less common than the bacterium and the tussock. So if we focus on that area, more than likely we'll stray into an area that has bacterium and tussock on it. Or at least that's my thinking. If you do anything else in xenobiology, or you got some tactics, or things that you find work for you, then definitely let me know. No, just rocks. More rocks. Oh, looks like my crash counter's broken again. Got to work out why that's happening, because doesn't quite make sense. Sometimes it just disappears, and it will disappear until basically it gets polled again. In fact, let me just double check something. This is an option that allows me to refresh browser when Steam becomes active, so that is actually on right now. Refresh cache current page. Nope. Still nothing. Alright, let's stick another crash in there anyway, because I did crash earlier when I bumped him on the floor, but again, still nothing. It's weird, because before I went live it was actually showing up, which is interesting. Okay. Looks like we're going to orbit and coming back down. Let's see what we can find when we get up there. I do need to also add in the SRV survey radar for you guys as well, because I'm aware that I've got that on my screen, but you don't see it. Come on, give me my scanner. There we go. So we've got Cactoidea, Fungoidea. That's what we need. So there's some over there. Whoops. Keep doing that. Just shooting probes at close point blank range into the planet. No, I'm not 100% sure where we find it. We'll start on this light blue area, but if we head at a bearing of 50, we're going to fly over this slightly mountainous terrain as well. Oh dear. All of it seems pretty madness. Okay. I wonder how easy it's going to be to land. Oh, okay. That's good. Let's get a little bit closer so we can get scanning. And then we'd have to find somewhere to, come on. Stop straying. Okay. Now can we find anywhere to actually land? And I've got a feeling that's going to be a pretty hard no. Oh, okay. That was somewhere. What should it say? Computer says no now. Okay, cool. I'll take it. I will take it. Just going to boost the music up a little bit. Right, so Fungoidia was this way, 600 meters away. Jesus, okay. Uh, 400 meters away. This is the only thing about having this Mandalay is that like the wingspan on it's massive. It's just an overall. It's a fairly big ship. Come on, buddy, stay asleep. So yeah, the end result is that sometimes it's a real pain in the ass to find a parking space. Right, so it's this way, 200 meters. Looks like something else there as well. Flew straight over that, blended quite well in with the ground. Already got you though. Okay, so that must be the protector. Slowly but surely, I'm kind of learning the what I'm roughly looking for. Obviously, the actual plant itself or the rocks or whatever, they change depending on what type you're looking for. I wonder if that's the same. Looks like it. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, cool. That's fine. So these things have got red tops. In theory, we should be able to pick them out pretty easy. I'll just have a quick poke around just to save me having to get back in the ship and I need to find an actual landing spot that's for something that's quite close by. But I have a feeling we'll probably end up going back into the ship again. Still got a couple of things to sort out on the channel, like a bot that tells me ad breaks are coming up and things like that. And I also need to get better at running ad breaks so that we disable pre-rolls for anyone that comes into the channel. Because I don't know about you, but pre-rolls suck, man. They just suck. It's like, oh hey, you wanna get into this channel? Nah, just have this block of adverts. Can't understand who thought that was a great idea. Not seeing anything so far. In theory, I should be able to land the ship down here. So I could dismiss it and get it to come back down. Here's hoping, anyway. No, with my luck, it will just go, no, sorry. The place that you landed. Only place we can land anywhere close. Ooh, there we go. There's some over there. And we're outside of the 500 meter radius as well, so that's nice. Looks like a bunker there. Like rock doorway or something. It's obviously shadow, but alien structure confirmed. Now, do I... Grabbed it here, see whether or not there's anything over the top. Bloody hell, it's a lot here. All of it will be inside the sample, the colony range though, so that's a bit sad. But luckily, at least, these are pretty easy to spot. What are we on? 63%. Okay. Let me add the radar quickly. Just so you guys can see it as well. SRV radar. I keep saying I'm gonna do it and I just never get around to it. Plot biostatus. Plot grounded. I'm guessing it's plot grounded. They never name these things sensible stuff. Yeah, there we go. And we want Windows title to match because otherwise it will just decide to put some other stuff somewhere. Move this all the way across the top. I'll make it a little bit smaller. Just so you've got... It's mainly just so you can see. That'll do. There we go. Little in-stream modification. Alright, that's more Fretexa over there. Alright, so far nothing. Let's go to the top of this ridge. Should definitely find something. Or at least spot something from a distance, I'm guessing. Come on. Copious uses of jetpack around in this area so far. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a view than that, but nothing down there. That's more Fretexa. Let's have a look at the top of over here. See what we can see. Oh, there we go. Oh, brilliant. There's bloody loads of it. That's exactly what we want. And this should, in theory, hopefully, be large enough somewhere for the ship to land. But, you know, this could be the beginning of us just living on this planet if the autopilot doesn't like a particular landing zone. It will just attempt repeatedly to land and fail miserably every time. So we'll see what happens. So that's 1.67 mil, but with the first footfall bonus, boosts it, you know, somewhere past 5 mil. 7, 8 mil, something like that. I don't know, maths isn't my strong suit. Okay. Fingers crossed. See what happens. Where are you? Oh, here it comes. Oh, it's right above me. Lovely. Awesome, awesome. Now we've just got the last two. Bacterium and Tussock. Oh, let's get off that keyboard and mouse. Get back onto the joysticks. And let's go and find some flat land to do this as well. So that's basically the most important thing, because it needs to be flat. Like over there. It's weird how the thing drops. It keeps boosting up and down from 1.4 to, but I'm not fluctuating that much. You know, anywhere up to 0.4 of a kilometer. I'm going in a straight line. If you look at the heading, I'll leave it on 0. And yeah, I'm still. Oh no, it's because of reading sea level. No, sorry, it's reading surface level, isn't it? Not sea level. I mean, there's no sea here, so... But yeah, it's really surface level, so it's freaking out on the peaks of the mountains that are running underneath us. Okay, let's see if we see anything. You Bacterium? Or just a rock? You are Bacterium. Excellent. This has got quite a wide radius as well, so... There we go. That was a little bit of a knock. Didn't think it was going that quick. Definitely not. Oh, I can't wait for the Type 11 to come out on Tuesday. It's a bit decisive, really. I know there's a couple of people that have outwardly stated, nah, I'm not going to get it, it's not my cup of tea, etc, etc, but I really enjoy mining. It's one of those things that I find it's very therapeutic. And sometimes I really just want everything to slow down, or slow down everything for a bit, and just shoot some rocks. So the idea that there's going to be a new mining ship, yeah, super exciting. It comes out Tuesday, and I'm not going to lie, I am probably going to get it, because yeah, it's one of those things that I've been playing the game on and off for, well, since it's released, I guess. Either 2014 or 2015, somewhere around there. And, well, I didn't put in that much time at the start. Slowly over the years, I've been putting more and more time in. And, obviously since, well, barring the DLCs, I haven't, really paid for anything. So, well, paid for anything since, I should say. Whoops, daisy. So, yeah, I will probably get it, because I think FDev should be supported. If we want this game to survive and for us to carry on playing it, then, yeah, I will happily buy it. If it means I get, or buy ships like that. If it means I get 10 more years playing this game. It's It's definitely been a happy place for me in terms of games. You don't look like a tussock to me. You look like Frutexa. Yeah, small Frutexa. Alright, so we're missing basically just the tussock now. So, God only knows where it is. Usually I'm assuming, I was under the impression you found it on flatter bits than this. Slow it down a bit. You nice to have like air brakes or something on this. Because it's meant to be like an atmospheric ship. Or, you know, a ship specifically designed for atmospheres. Which to me means some kind of drag. Like drag surface to slow you down if you passing through something that's a gas. Not seen anything yet. More rocks. Looks like it. Yeah, then we're now straying into... Oh, something just pinged there. Are you what I'm looking for? I think you are... I mean, you might be Frutexa again. Yeah, you are. Usually I was under the impression when that ping happens, it's for stuff that you haven't already got. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's just for, like, everything. Goddamn tussock. The rendering for it is, like, really close range as well. Oh well, we'll go back to space. We'll see what we can see from up there, and then if we don't spot it, then... well, that'll be someone else's back, I guess. Hydrate. Thanks, I appreciate it.
scan by 50%. Surface scan complete. Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, balls. I didn't realise I was muted, sorry. I muted basically because Copilot was making some noises in the background, and then I've just been chatting to myself for ages, so apologies for that. That's me being an absolute idiot. Oh, okay, cool. This is slightly lighter. Yeah, brilliant. That's exactly what we want. Yeah, I am a moron. Probably just see my face yakking away. Absolutely no clue what I've just done. Oh, wow, that's close. Oh, definitely kissed the ground there. Very slightly. Okay, right, so we landed on the light side, the dark side of the planet previously, and trying to find bacterium in the dark is just miserable. So we've come to this side. That looks like bacterium to me. First scan. What is it going to tell us it is? Oh, it's 1 mil. God damn it. No, we'll get it anyway. We're here now. After all that misery, we need to do it. Such a pain in the ass. We got first footfall at least. Names on the planet. After this, we're definitely going off to find somewhere else though. I want to find more of that 19 mil tussock, 19 mil stratum. That's ideally what we want to aim for. Just to carry an extra couple of hundred back into the bubble. Make our journey a little more worth it. Hmm. Is this at this point where we can't actually find any more? Oh, Ubi, thank you for the Prime sub, dude. Enjoy having no ads and custom emotes when I can work out how to do that better. But no ads specifically, that's always cool. Really appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Hopefully the banner worked as well when it came up on the screen. Because I haven't really tested that much. Oh, look. A bot. Oh, nice, you got him. Cheers, Ubi. Thanks, mate. Yes, I do. Is there any particular service or supplier or whatever so you control? In reality, it's so you will be able to scare the absolute shit out of me periodically. Is there anyone that I should be looking at for an add-on or a service or something like that? For that, a plugin. Yeah, sick. That'd be cool, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. Alright, one more of these, and then we can sod off somewhere else. You gotta let me know if the music levels are good as well, if you can. I think they are, because it should be mirrored what I'm hearing, basically, to what you're hearing. Okay, right. There's another one around here somewhere. I'm sure of it. I can smell it. It's got to be around here. You've been evil OSEC mining. How's that going for you? You make any money? Explode? Several of the above? Okay, right. Let's get the hell off this rock. Little target. Been doing some high-sec AFK mining. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Ninja mining, avoiding pirates. Nice. That's very cool. Keep telling you, it's a pretty cool stream idea. Build your ship from scratch, Eve Online style. Yeah, yeah. That's really cool.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Solo self-found mode. Yeah. It is a really cool idea. Really cool idea. Right, let's have a look. Have a little prod around the galaxy, see what we can find. You look cool. What's here? Undiscovered system, apparently. No, obscured by this planet, though.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, data is in EDSM, but the data is old. Okay, so that means that potentially there is a chance that they haven't actually discovered anything in there. On the ground, anyway. Okay, so you basically sell everything. Yeah, 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 that makes sense. Because you need the inventory to stay clear or you get overwhelmed. But basically everything else, you have to find, make, or somehow trade with other players. No buying. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's an insanely good idea, frankly. Oh, hang on a second. I need the fuel scoop. We're still doing long-range expedition. Well, I say long-range expedition. We were in the Heart and Soul Nebula, which is like 8k away or something, 7k away, maybe a little bit less actually. After having caught a carrier in a couple of jumps, and now I signed off in a carrier last night, and then logged in this morning, and he had jumped closer and he was making his way into the bubble. So I jumped out about 1,000 light years away from the bubble, just so we could carry on doing a bit more exobiology and some exploration and stuff, because I figured it would be cool. Because I've been really enjoying it so far, like genuinely really enjoying it. Okay, let's see what we got. Icy Rocky, right? Icy Body, What are you? Whoops. Icy body. More icy bodies, much like Ubi keeps in his freezer. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. You have nothing special. High metal content world. Cool, alright. Nothing particularly special here, though, so far. Icy body. Yeah. Someone mysteriously turned off the audio track for Fubar in my Twitch VODs. I don't know how. Someone did it. Okay. Nothing here, basically. Well, actually, I'll say that. I need to double check. Let's go and have a look here quickly. Because it could be that we'll find a biological here. But so far, this has been discovered, but it hasn't been mapped or anything like that. No first footfall. So the data, obviously, it is correct. It's going to be like 2014, 15, 16, 17, all the way to 2020. Whenever they released Horizons, which I think was 2000 and... Oh, Jesus, actually, I don't know when they released Horizons. No, I would never admit that on stream. And you don't. You need virtual cables to do it, which I don't know anything about. I've been routing audio via software for a decent chunk of time. Yesterday's VOD mysteriously was missing all of its music as well, for some reason. Okay. Let's see what this has. I mean, it might be nothing, but at the same time, if SRV survey doesn't make a prediction, that doesn't necessarily mean that there isn't actually anything there. It is a tool after all, and you are the pilot, so basically, oh, no way. Oh, it's great minds. Great minds, mate. Bloody hell, I can't see a thing. 6 probes, 1 there, and then we need... that's probably a bit too low, I think.
Surface scan by 50%.
Yeah, that was a bit too low. I don't use server. You know me, I'm big on files.
Surface scan complete.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Though technically with OBS, you can route stuff via audio, via application. Sorry, I should say. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Do they not? They not allow you to use the So OBS allows application-specific audio, which basically gives you the ability to say, I only want audio from this application here to this application here, which this application being OBS. So everything on my machine is siloed into individual sources. So I don't use desktop audio at all. Like it's not a thing basically on my streaming software, which is frankly the much better way of doing it. You guys don't want to hear my Signal notifications going in the background, or Discord notifications going in the background, or, you know, whatever it is that's going on in the background. The same as if I decide to open up someone else's stream to see if I can raid them or see what they're doing at the time. Like, you don't need to hear what's going on in their stream at the same time. So, okay, right. We need a next system. This was a good system. Just, or an interesting system, I should say. But it's not quite what we're looking for. Okay, again, another old data system. Yes. Right, okay. Well, that's good to know. That is good to know. But yeah, I don't use Spotify. I don't like them as a service. It's just a principle thing, I guess. If I'm gonna buy music, I do it through someone like Bandcamp, because they give artists a fair cut. I think that's much, much better. Plus, back in the days when I was DJing stuff, pretty much all of my songs came from Bandcamp because they were all of like my mates' albums, basically. So if I was going to do something, it would be, yeah, messing around with their songs. What am I doing? FSS. That's what I'm doing.
System scan complete.
Alright, that's everything. One genus, 1 mil. No particularly exciting planets or anything. Spotify podcasts more. Yeah. Yeah. Weirdly enough, Brave still works for various things. Undiscovered system. Um, that's discovered. That's undiscovered. Hmm. We'll go there after.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I've been listening to a decent amount of podcasts recently. Mostly it's Dungeons and Dragons stuff, to be fair. So Dungeons and Daddies, and the Critical Role stuff, which they do as VODs, but most of the time I don't bother watching the screen. I just kind of listen to it. Those are really good. You're a Baldur's Gate 3 fan, aren't you? To if I remember correctly. Yeah, yeah. So I can't remember who it is. Is it Lae'zel and I think it's Lae'zel and Asterion, along with like a couple of other people, have a podcast where they play D&D together. and apparently it's meant to be great. I haven't started listening to it yet because I've still got a load of Dungeons and Daddies to finish. But yeah, apparently there's a really good podcast that I'll pull the link and send it to you because you might be interested. That's an interesting way of playing it. I'm actually, yeah, I've not heard anyone do that before. That's kind of fascinating, really. Just played it once. That's it. Like that is the story in your mind. That's how it works. That's canon for a story with multiple endings as well. I've completed it twice now, I think, from what I remember. I completed it once with Bex, and then I ran through the other bit on my by myself. And then I started another version. Sorry, another run through, but we haven't finished it yet. I'm playing Drunken Master Monk, which is just hilarious to play. Oh, there is something still here. Oh, there we go. Nice. All done by a voting tool. There's So I'm guessing. Did you do the Dirge playthrough at all? I'm guessing not, because you've only run one playthrough. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's very cool. There's a story mode, or a story choice, origin choice, I should say. I think that's what they call them. Called Dirge, where you basically play an evil person. Oh yeah, yeah. Like imagine what you can do with the original characters, the origin characters, or if you just made your own Taj. But the Dark Urge character, it has like completely new um, narration choices. There's like another narrator that says stuff in your head. um, oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool. That's very cool, in fact. Okay, right, there's bugger all here, or at least I don't think so anyway. There's one there that will scan, because it's got an atmosphere and it's... Whoops. And it's landable, but I don't think we're going to find anything on it. Yeah, yeah. No, that's fair. That's very, very fair. Alright, one moment, just gonna grab some water. Okay. And let's see if we can time this right. I'm not holding out hope that there's anything on this planet, but it's worth a punt. Alright, 6 probes. Let's see what we got.
Surface scan by 50%.
It might be, yeah, it was too high. Come on, probe, you can do it. Yeah, I might consider streaming something else at some point, but nah, there's nothing on it. But in all honesty, I'm enjoying streaming Elite too much, really. Though I have noticed my traffic drop considerably since I took affiliate, which is interesting. Yeah, yeah, you got to commit to the end. Yeah, on a schedule. Yeah, 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 definitely. Mm. Problem is that you know, obviously you know my home life and responsibilities and obligations and all that kind of stuff. So uh, a schedule isn't really that possible for me. I try and keep it as close to 10 o'clock as possible, but I don't always start at 10 sometimes. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's just what I've got to work with. All right, that's been discovered. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, that's undiscovered. 2 jumps. All right, let's do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
So this next one, someone's already been here, and that was last updated 2021. And no one else. One person has only ever been through this system, ever. This next one that's coming up. It's mental, really, when you think about it. It's absolutely crazy. Oh yeah, to be honest, I don't usually watch it, to be fair. It's just I occasionally check it sometimes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, how much fuel have I got? I'll top up the tank quickly, if I can. No, I can't. Alright, no worries. Let's just have a quick look at this system, see what it's... Oh, there's bugger all here. Alright. Yeah, we don't have to worry about this. And they're all gas giants. Apart from this one on the end that looks like it's icy. Unless there's more in here than just this. Doesn't look like it. It looks like there's that one icy and then the rest are gas giants. Yeah, I think that is the case. Okay. I need to sort out a bot as well that will prompt saying that there is an advert coming up or whatever, blah blah blah. Because it auto runs adverts, but it doesn't actually tell me, basically, which is really, really counterintuitive, I think. Alright, this next one is class M star, so I can refuel here. That's good. Yeah, there's a load of like functionality that I want to add to this channel. Sort out custom emotes and various other things, channel points, rewards, and stuff. There is a couple that I've added that just come out of the pre-built rack, but I do want to put some more interesting stuff in. So yeah, if you've got any suggestions about that kind of thing, let me know. Things that you want to mess around with, or that you want other people to mess around with. Alright, this one literally is just a star, so we'll ignore that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
You got 24 bodies in, last updated 2023. Whoa, now, that's not what I wanted. Unscanned system, 2019. Last updated 2019 as well. Alright, let's give it a pop. See what we got. I'm kind of just picking these at random. Specifically also targeting systems that are undiscovered, unscanned, blah blah blah. Because all of this gets pulled from EDSM. So at the end of the night, I submit my journal entries to EDSM, so I update basically everything that I've done. Which means that anyone that comes in behind me using SRV survey to try and find undiscovered systems, it should update them to say I've either been there, or it should say someone else has been there previously, but it will come from my journal entry. 29 bodies. Okay, cool. Let's just see if... So this has been discovered. Doesn't look like we got any atmosphere and landable though.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's kind of annoying. That's sad. Okay, never mind. Jump on out. I'm pretty sure that was 29. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 7, 8, and then the sun's 1, yeah, 29. So I can ignore that. It's not like there's any hidden planets, basically. Okay. Right. Let's see what else is here. 16 bodies. Has anyone been here before? Yeah, someone has been here. We've got a fair number of... Well, I've got at least one there, one there, one there, of planets that might potentially have stuff on. Oh, there's a water world here. Sick. That's cool. Gotta love water worlds. There we go. Water world. How much is that worth? 3.3 million if we surface scan it. Sweet. That's not bad. And by the look of it, unless we get there and someone has already scanned it, the guy who came in and discovered this system didn't scan it. Well, sorry, didn't map it even. I got one genus on here for... Ooh, there's a 19 million one there, potentially. if SRV survey isn't lying. So we'll go A1 first, grab that. We've got a 20 mil genus on A3 and up to 19 mil genus on B1. This looks like it's going to be a profitable system. So let's go map that water world first. Yeah, no one's mapped that. Do you know what? I feel like some 80s maybe. Let's go for some classics. All right, and just gotta remember when to cut the throttle on this bastard, because there's been times where I've just shot straight past it, but it is throttling down by itself. But I'll cut it now, because there is a, oh no, not quite. There is a time when you can cut it and it like will just coast you in perfectly to, there we go. So it's under 0.3 light seconds away. You kind of need to time it for that. 6 probes, so standard config. That probably is a bit high.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
So that's a cool 3.8 mil. Let's go A3. That was a bit too short. I should have been a little bit longer on the SEO there. Let's try it again, shall we? That's probably better. I'm gonna overshoot though. Yeah, there we go. Straight past. You know, as soon as you go under that 6 seconds, then that's interesting. Maybe it's a bit delayed when it turns around and says that you can scan it, but that was closer to 0.2 rather than 0.3. The last one was 0.3. What are we talking? 6 probes.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Oh, that was way too high. Well, got it, but yeah, so stratum 19 mil again. And we should be able to get it pretty much anywhere. Sweet. Let's go and take that top side of the planet there. Just over here. We'll get first footfall. That will boost this planet up to 105 mil. 100 and something mil. I don't know. We'll soon find out.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, sorry, I just realised my chat window's not updating. Yes, because sugar is bad for you. Got so much weight because the captain's just buying pop, and it's just there, and I never used to drink it at all, but now I'm forcing myself not to. Surely what's it called? Aspartame? Aspartame? Surely that stuff's just as bad. We're on an 80s kick right now as well. Now let's find oh, we've just found a 19 mil stratum in this system, and no one's landed on this planet before. So when we go down and do first footfall down here, it's going to boost all of our net's profit from these biological samples by 5. So this planet alone should be worth 100 mil, which is fantastic. There we go. This looks good. So what is it I'm looking for? Bacterium, and this is the stratum. So literally landed on top of a pile of it right here. But now for one, you dream Coke Zero or something and fully accept your Coca-Cola based overlord. Yeah. I mean, that's how science works, isn't it? You know,
Landing gear
as
deployed.
long as you trust the people that are writing stuff, and that's part of the scientific method, is that you have to get stuff peer reviewed, which means that many, many, many people look at it, and it goes out in scientific journals, and, you know, anyone can publish, well, and then from there get ripped apart when the science isn't correct. That's how it works. Yeah, yeah. But that's good because that means that you can. There we go. 104 mil is what this planet's worth. That's how. Yeah, fair. I try not to have more than a can of something a day, whatever it is. Um, most of the time though, I'm just trying to get it every day without fail. Most of the time, I don't bother now. Like I'm trying not to actively. It's because the captain was buying it for D&D sessions. Because we got a lot of mates that drink whiskey um, or rum as well. So she was buying it for that, and then it's just lying around in the flat. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll have a can of that. No, it's bad. I need to stop. I put on so much weight as well. Yeah. I drink a lot of coffee, like a lot of coffee. Um, in fact, to be honest, in about 15 minutes, more than likely, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably stick a beer right back on and go grab a decaf, I think, in this instance. Alright, so we settled down on this planet, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes ago, and this will be the third sample, which is the best part of 98 mil in total. Not bad. 5 minutes work, 98 mil. Well, probably a little bit less because the other one's 1.69 mil. Really? Is it? Do you get like an adverse reaction to? Oh, sorry, an adverse reaction to it now or something? Yeah. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I've not heard of that. Yeah, it's one for a long, long time after I gave everything up, frankly. As you know, you could probably guess the various things. Coffee was the one vice that I still allowed myself. And I spent quite a lot actually on coffee beans and various ways to brew it and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, and they're still nice to do occasionally, don't get me wrong. Sitting and brewing a really, really nice coffee in a V60 or whatever is great, but sometimes you just want like a good coffee but in like a pod-based format. And there are various brewers in our area who will sell pods of their own shop, like ground coffee, which is pretty cool. In the mornings, you just want coffee, you know. Yeah, 4 to 6 coffees a morning. Oh, that is a shame. Yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, I generally have decaf in the evenings. Um, like I've only really started drinking decaf like while I'm on stream because it's almost like I'm convincing my body that I'm drinking coffee and it like stays a little bit sharper going, but it's just a placebo ultimately. There is caffeine in it, obviously, but it does feel like a placebo quite a lot. And then in the daytime, I'll go through, I don't know, a lot. Let's see if this should be probably anywhere like 4 to 5. Yeah, that's a good one. There we go. And that is 104 million in the bank. So at the moment, ED Copilot will say that I'm carrying biologicals. It says I'm carrying 49 million in 9 samples, but pretty much all of those have been first footfall bonuses. So that'll be times 5. 50 mil times 5, essentially. Oh, classic. The only problem with listening to music from the 80s is that occasionally you'll come across absolute bangers, and then you'll be like, oh, some of these guys are very problematic. It's just time has destroyed that illusion. Okay, right. So, yeah, yeah. It's 100% the same thing. Yeah. Um, right. So we're going B1 for what potentially might be anything up to 19 million. Right. I'm just gonna stick this on. Chip and fix it. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna stick this on Be Right Back. We're gonna run a quick ad break at the same time, purely because then that way we're gonna disable pre-rolls. And I'm gonna make a coffee, and then we'll be back to see what this planet's got in store for us. So be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's have a look. We've just left it slow coasting towards the towards this. Farm me if I had money, daddy. That's felt better. Yeah, I know, right? I'll be able to feed my kid using that. All right, we have our coffee in our US CCS, US CSS Nostromo mug, which is very apt. As we're just about to go and attempt to look for alien species, so hopefully that doesn't bode, you know, that isn't foreboding, as it were. Make aliens great again. This guy's better be pretty problematic, isn't he? George Michael? Oh, I mean, it's Wham, but I'm pretty sure George Michael did some shit, didn't he? Make aliens gag again. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that aliens will rethink coming to Earth if they have to contend with you, Ubi. You are going to be the protector of the human race. Alright, let's get the old surface scanner out. Kill the speed off. It's gonna be like War of the Worlds or something, I guess, you know. Except you're not giving them colds. I think you're the sole reason that I need to, you're the sole reason I probably need to mark this stream as 18 plus. Come for the elite, stay for the banter. Alright, let's see what you're saying. What is this? 6 probes? So, standard configuration for probes. One on each side, one on the front, one on the back. Always get that one a bit high. You've got to learn how to do that properly.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan.
Oh, there's only one thing on here and it's worth $1 million, so screw that. Alright, let's find another system. Unscanned system, 2017. Alright. I'm not unhappy though, because we made 1 point whatever million off of this system. So I'm not disappointed in that. The problem with this, sorry, I'm still quite sinusy right now. The problem with this exploration, though, is that you can go through an hour worth of just browsing through systems and getting some, like, cool mapping data and various planets and stuff. Like, I found a water world earlier, which was worth 3.3 mil for scanning it. And that's great, because that's like, what, 45 seconds worth of work after you get there. But for the big ticket stuff, like finding 19 mil stratum or 19 mil tussock or whatever, and getting first footfall bonus, you'll only occasionally get that. So your credits per hour could be potentially quite low, depending on how close to civilized space you are. How many bodies is there here? 5, 6, 7? What's D-scan saying there is? 7 bodies, right? Yeah, we're out of it. Don't care about that. Now it's been discovered. Maybe we need to go up more. No, it's an undiscovered system. And the other one's 2015. Oh no, last updated 2024. So we'll go through it anyway. And see what we can see. I think I need to move this camera. Oh, this guy. This guy's problematic. Yeah, we're gonna skip you. Oh, it looks like also my camera shortcut has stopped working, so I gotta fix that. Oh, come on. Go down a bit. There we go. Hotkeys. We need to hide camera. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Right, let me see if I can move this quickly. Is that better? Yeah, it might be a bit better. It's a bit over my over my. Move it over a little bit. There we go. Now sod it. Oh no, that's fine. I'll move him. You can see the pips, kind of, and you can see the shield and stuff, so that's cool. We'll do that. Nice. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got. Fireball by Pitbull. Oh god. Oh god. I don't think I could ever do Pitbull. It's definitely not my jam. I mean, at least this is a classic, frankly. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, well, we got this system down. I was expecting a bit more for something like this, but whatever. We don't care. This is an M-class star, so we can refuel here. Yeah, fair. Let's see what's here. 2 bodies instantly, so this is just a 2-star system. Right, let's see how many jumps it's going to be for us to get back to where we were. It's saying 36 jumps. Though ideally, really, we want to go to the CG, so that's 39 jumps. What time is it now? So probably about an hour left on stream. Yeah, we'll start making our way over there. Madonna. Let's see what we got. Now let's go. Let's go for that. That is a very accurate description. Very accurate description, in fact. Whoops. Alright, 12 planets. There we go. And let's see whether or not we can FSS. It looks like there's just icy bodies here, so I doubt there's going to be anything special. But at least we don't have to move the little radio slider around. Hmm, 4.9 mil bacterium on that planet. Interesting. So that'd be 25 mil, just shy. If there's no first footfall on there. Probably wouldn't hurt. Oh, I'm still scrolling around there. A7, so that's going to be this guy. Oh, hang on a minute. First footfall, so we're not doing that. I don't mind going for the smaller ones like that, the under 10 mil ones, if I have to. But I at least want first footfall on them, because what's the point otherwise? I'm interested to see, just listen to Fireball for the memes. Yeah, fair enough. I need to play Daisy again, because I haven't played it since it wasn't a mod for Armor 2. I haven't played the standalone version yet. Hmm. You've been mapped, but you haven't been footfalled. Let's have a look.
System scan complete.
Wow. B5, anywhere between 4.9 mil to 29 mil. Let's go check it out. It is exactly the planet that we thought it was going to be. If that is 20 mil, say, or 25 mil, 29 mil, or whatever, depending on what it is, and that is first footfall, that'll be a tidy sum. Right. SEO's holding up well. Always does in this ship. It's just fantastic. Ships that are built for it, anyway. The SEO, when I engage it in my Type 10, it's just, it feels like I'm going to shake the bloody thing apart. Come on. Let's just pulse SEO again. Lovely. I would install it. I need to buy it first, though. That's the only problem. Let's have a look. Slow it down a bit.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Yeah, not great. 5 mil total. So first footfall, bring that to 25 mil. I just can't be asked.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's a shame. That would have been nice if it was closer to 20 mil or whatever. So we're still, yeah, we've got a little while to go before we're in what we would count as civilized space. So we're still at like 3 people have ever gone through this system, for instance. When you watch the little bar at the top, when we go to make our jumps, it'll tell you traffic. Might see if I can hand in my Vista Genomics within a Liong-Rui system, sorry. Because at least then I might be able to get some power play merits out of it. Could always use those.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's just a shame that I have to hand in all of the cartography data to, well, the last time I was there it was a Ainsling-Duval system, so I'll get bugger all for that. Very much a shame. Big shame.
Fuel scoping. Scope disengaged.
Worth. Oh, right, let me scoop some more actually. I'm just being an idiot and being too hasty here.
Fuel scoping.
And then maybe it's worth us. Depends on what we can see on the system scan. Might be worth us just throwing a FSS out. I mean, it all adds the cartography data anyway, so.
Let's see what we got. I would, but I don't want to bake it into my stream for obvious reasons. In that regards, you know, just in case. Because I'm sure, you know, it doesn't appear on VOD or whatever, but... What I'm more interested to know is whether or not it appears on clips. Because does the clips come from your VOD stream, or does it come from your live stream? Okay. So in theory then, when you create a clip, it comes from your... yeah, clips will be the same as VODs. Yeah, cool, that's fine. No, just in case someone wants to be a true dick. Yeah. Let's see if that's given me enough room away from... Yeah, it has. So far, nothing special in this system. No genus. Nothing particularly special. No crazy planets to map or anything like that. It's another banger. Yesterday on we were doing exploration, and yeah, I mean, fair. Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's exactly, yeah, that's exactly what I thought. But that's why it's usually done by reporting, um,
System scan.
by users reporting specifically. Um, but yeah, yesterday I was playing Breakcore while doing xenobiology, or exobiology and exploration, and I'm pretty sure I probably scared a hell of a lot of people off until I switched to some more easygoing stuff.
Frameshift
But
drive
yeah,
charging.
maybe laugh. I'll probably do a like a metal stream or something like that as well at some point, just entirely metal based. Yeah, yeah, I've seen it on other people's streams before, where you go back and watch their VODs and it's like this audio has been muted because of copyright strikes. With how easy it is to do, I'm amazed that no one, these people haven't done it. You know. There is a 3 strike thing according to Twitch's terms of service, but they also reserve the right to just ban you immediately. So kind of to me indicates why bother having a 3 strike process. Yeah, it's a bit strange, really. Okay, so far nothing special here. Oh, one genus. Oh, only a mil. Lame. Two genus. 1 to 3.9 mil. Again, nothing particularly outstanding. That's got 1 mil on it. That's again nothing. What's that? Another 1 mil. I'll have a look at the thing in a sec.
System scan complete.
Okay, so there's C4 might be worth it. Will bring it up to 25 mil, depending on what it's got, but oh, this is just basically telling me there's a belt here, isn't it? Yeah, belt cluster. Back out of that. I mean, we'll go and take a look, I guess. C4. It's bacterium as well, so it's quick to do. $156,000 light years. Jesus. It's a bit of a distance to go for something that blatantly is going to appear as 1 mil. Let's be honest. We all know it's going to happen. It's the right music choice for it. And it's just going to turn out to be an anticlimactic fight. It's just sod's law. Sod's law. Okay. Shooting way past? No. Surprisingly not. Okay. Okay. And then pretty much everything else here is, let me just double check. Yeah, I mean, this one's never been mapped, it's never been discovered. So, I mean, at least I get first discovery on this system, which is nice. Everything little helps. It's just, I need to start implementing an actual threshold for the amount of money I'll go down onto a planet for, because otherwise we're going to be out here all day picking up change from the ground, where I could be out finding, you know, planets that are actually worth decent chunks of money. Eventually, when it gets to the point where I don't really care about the money element of it, and I'm just getting, you know, funny number goes burr on first discoveries, then I'll pretty much be doing everything for the fun of it, rather than just trying to grind up as much money as I can in a short period of time. But today is not that day, so let's see what this turns out to be. Place your bets now. It could be anywhere between 1 million to 4.93 million. And I think we all know what it's going to be. The last one, I'm pretty sure that was a bit too high.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
It doesn't know. Oh, gonna have to get down to the planet, aren't I? God's sake. It's gonna be 5 mil. No, sorry, it's gonna be 1 mil, and I'm gonna get 5 mil out of it for the first footfall. Sod's bloody law. Right, let's see what's down here. Okay, right, so keep your eyes peeled. We're looking for, well, it's bacterium, but there's so many different colours on there. Green, magenta, teal, red, aquamarine, scopulum. So it could be any of these. Which is really not helpful at all. Wonderful. What are you? Who are you? Oh, you're just a mark on the ground. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. That's hard to spot. And it's 1 mil. God damn it. So that's 5 mil to find on this planet. We'll grab it. We're here now. We've done the effort of coming here, scanning the bloody thing, and getting into the atmosphere, but it was exactly as we expected it. So for those of you who predicted it would be 1 mil, congratulations. You have won my respect, I guess. There's literally no color difference as well from between these. What a piss take. Okay. Looking for more of this. There's some more. That was a little bit harder than I wanted that landing. Crash counter still seems to be not working for some reason. Not 100% sure why, because that should have been the grand 60 crashes since I came back to playing the game. But for some reason, it doesn't want to show right now, so I might have to figure a different way of working out how to do that counter. The stream elements, you are failing me. Right, last one. There we go. A song about pining after your mate's girlfriend. Okay. We should probably just bugger out of the system. Right. Just flee. Flee!
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Okay, we won't bother with that other planet because we know that's just going to be another 1 mil.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see what the next one's got. It's interesting, it's not telling me any. You know, it says 7 bodies, but it doesn't tell me traffic or anything. Either that or that bar is slow. Could be doing that.
Fuel scoping.
All music's better with guitar solos in it. Right, there is 7 bodies in this, so maybe it was accurate.
Fuel scoping complete.
Let's see. Kill the speed off. Let's see if there's. These are explored, discovered, but there's no landable and atmospheric planets here, so we're not going to get anything. I might do the quick FSS scan just because, again, it would just be mapping data. There's only a couple of them anyway.
System scan.
There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
So 3 people have ever been to this next system. Doesn't tell me. Oh, it's discovered in 2022, so there's a chance that someone's done some mapping in it. Yeah, not some mapping, some first landings, exobiology, things like that. Oh, that's interesting. Wonder what's accurate there. So the top bar saying 2022, and then I got a flash up from Observatory saying it was 2019.
Fuel scoping.
So let's have a look. Top up the fuel tank, and then
Scoping complete.
we'll fire off in this direction. Got a couple of atmospherics here, landable atmospherics. Let's see what the FSS says. Oh, there's a water world. Well, maybe a water world. Where are you? That is a water world. Worth 1 million to scan. Cool. Oh, there's a second one. $1.5 million to scan. Nice. Okay, 2 water worlds in one system. That's pretty nice. What you got? You got 3 geos. We don't really care about geos right now. Not really into it. Icy? Rocky ice. High metal content worlds. Again, nothing special. One genus, 1.69 mil. We don't have to worry about that.
System scan complete.
So let's go scan these water worlds. God, I love finding water worlds. They're so cool. No, it's not that one. It's these two. Yeah. Oh, that's already been mapped. Okay, fair enough. And that one's already been mapped as well. So they're not first discoveries, but still pretty cool. Oh, what a classic. Oh. Oh dear. Co-pilot looks like he's woken up. Maybe. It wasn't a very good crash, don't worry about it. Yeah, and it's also because the crash counter isn't appearing anymore on my screen anyway. Probably for the same for you as well. So Stream Elements is slowly failing me. So on the plus side, we found 2 water worlds in this system. So this one's worth, I think, 1 or 1.5 mil, and then the other one's worth a mil as well. I mean, yeah, if you're talking logically, yeah, no crash is very good.
Surface
But
scan by
people are here for
50%.
to watch crashes, so yeah, balls. That was off. We've already missed our efficiency bonus, so just spam all of the probes. Fire everything! There we go. So that was worth 1.2 mil. Driver would be proud of that. Yeah. Oh god, that's dark, man. In fact, what was it 2 days ago? My mate had someone rear-end him in a Peugeot or something when he was coming off of the motorway, and this guy a roundabout next to the motorway, and this guy came off way too quick and just didn't stop in time. Drove straight into the back of him, and his car's got a ding in it, admittedly, but his car's also a bit of a tank, and the Peugeot is just fucked. But he had his kids in the back and stuff and everything. It's scary, you know. It's part of the problem. It's not the way that you drive, it's the way that other people drive. That's the most terrifying thing about driving for me, is that it's just, other people are just so ignorant and unaware of everything that's around them, and then happens to be operating a multi-ton vehicle sometimes. Okay, scoot round again. Come on. Let me fire the probes. I'll save the last one. Because this is a 7 probe planet. In theory, you can do it with 6.
Surface scanned by 50%.
But it entirely depends on where it lands. So yeah, that wasn't the greatest of landings. So I need one here-ish, I'm guessing. Probably really should have actually stuck one there-ish. So it was on this bit here.
Surface
Nice.
complete.
Still got our efficiency bonus though. So that was, I was saying A4 as well. What's A4 worth? Oh, A4's worth 1.4 mil as well. Sorry, 1.04 mil. Oh, balls. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, bugger. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
Thought it was a warping system then. It wasn't.
2, 1. Engage.
What are we on? 3 minutes past 1. Might end up doing this journey, the other half of this journey tomorrow. So maybe doing what was essentially 32 jumps. Was a bit ambitious, but if we were beelining it easy, we could easily do that. Because you'd just be basically waiting for the fuel scoop most of the time and then just doing the jumps. But yeah, sometimes we come across interesting systems. I mean, this had some cool planets on it at least, so... Again, not first discoveries, admittedly, but... I mean, it's cool nevertheless.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Alright, so that front side's pretty much done. Oh, that was slap bang in the center. Excellent.
Surface
Good
scan
stuff.
complete.
Okay, cool. And then
Frameshift drive
let's fly. Next system, one person has been there. Ever. And the data's from 2019, so maybe we'll find some cool stuff.
ready to engage. 3, 2.
Oh, we've got the bulk of the system value out of this system, as it was worth about 3.9 mil. So we've got the lion's share of the 3 mil, and the rest of it just scanning trash planets. So
Fuel scooping.
15 planets. We'll top the tank up, and then we'll break out the FSS and see what we find.
Fuel scooping complete.
Okay. Well, loads of stuff in this little bit. You know, everything's moving, which is helpful for trying to scan. And we've got 2 more that are rocky or icy. Oh, there it is. Icy. 1 genus. Trash. And no particularly good planets of note. The next one's got 2 genus in it. 1 person's only ever been there, so we won't get first football. Probably. I wonder if it, when you go to map planets, I wonder if it shows you genus if you don't have Odyssey. It's kind of a, hey, this is what you're missing out on type thing.
Fuel scooping.
20 mil. So AB3 has got 20 mil potentially. Well, 20.7 mil on it. I'd be interested to know if someone hasn't settled on that, surely, or hasn't stepped down on that. I'd be amazed. AB3, which will be this one? No. I think it's this one. We'll just blit towards it. I mean, we should probably do it properly, but you get close to something like this, then it will AB3A. Oh, okay, so I need the other one. This one. That's it. Oh yeah, of course, because it's got an atmosphere and it's landable. Yeah, first footfall already been done, but so that's not 100 mil planet, sadly, for me anyway. Was for the guy. Was for the last guy. Okay. Let's see what secrets you're hiding. Let's hope for stratum
Surface scanned by 50%.
at 19 mil. Stratum and night email, brilliant, and bacterium. I mean, it is a shame we don't have first footfall, but Stratum's nice and easy to find, so we could step down, and even if we just grab that and not bother with the bacterium.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, this place looks good. Right. Okay, so let's try not to crash into the ground. There's some. And that's bacterium, actually, I think. Yeah, it is. And there's some stratum next to it. Or is that more bacterium? I can't tell. No, that does look, that's stratum. There we go. Come on. Give me my landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, here we go. Let's try and grab this outside edge one. Maybe there's going to be some more that will be... Oh, it's going to be a 500 meter one, so the ones I spotted just over the hill over here are still going to be well within inside the range, annoyingly. Maybe. Oh, these ones will be, though. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And then the last one, and then we'll go. I can't be asked to get the bacterium, not for just over 1.5 mils, 1.6 mil or something, isn't it? Yeah, 1.69 mil. So there's no real point to getting that. I'll take the 19 million though, because that was, what, less than 4 minutes, I think. Potentially 4 minutes to do end to end. Cool. Yeah, it's a classic, but it's a bit slow, isn't it? It's a little bit faster. I don't think there's anything left in this system. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there is. Yeah, that was it. So,
Frameshift drive charging.
alright, so last updated this next system 2024, so yeah, there might be some stuff, but we're not getting,
Ready to engage.
probably not getting first football on anything.
Fuel scooping.
So I'll just top up the tank.
Fuel scooping complete.
Get away from the sun a bit. Kill the speed off. Just did a directional scan, so I don't know why it's doing that, but whatever. Oh, too hasty. We're on 6 out of 11. One genus worth a mil, so nothing special there
System
so
scan.
far. And that's everything. Yeah, not worth it. I mean, this has all been scanned anyway, I would imagine, yeah. We're starting to get back towards, obviously, towards the bubble, so we're much less likely to find a undiscovered, properly undiscovered system. Commander Doofus. What a fantastic name. That's great. I love it. Oh, that's why I wasn't descanning when I was going through. Because I changed the composition scanner.
System scan complete.
And I can't get off this one because can't get fuel off of this guy because he's a T-class star. There we go. Just literally asteroid belts. Where are we going now? K-class star, so we'll scoop off of this guy just to top up the tank. We've had 2 people go through this system. Again, discovered by Commander Doofus. Respect, Commander Doofus. But last updated 2025, so February 2025. So unlikely to find anything in here. Or if we do, it'll just be the flat standard exobiology profits. But you never know, if we get a 19 mil or a couple of 19 mils, obviously worth stopping then. Co-pilot's making noises again. Go back to sleep, little dude. Alright, 14 planetary bodies. Okay, right. Let's blip out, align with our exit. Force a habit, I guess, with EVE Online and things like that. Not that we're likely to get jumped by pirates or anything. Alright, nothing so far. Nothing particularly special. Yeah.
System scan.
Cool, that's everything. Nothing special.
Frameshift drive charging.
But all of those rocky bodies will go towards the community goal, which is nice. That's someone mentioned something about them being additional bonuses or something when you submit them. I don't know if that's monetary bonus or not, but hopefully monetary bonus. That'd be nice. Couldn't find my coffee cup, so this has become cold very quickly, which is a shame. Still, cold coffee is still good.
Fuel scoping.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's too close. Bollocks. This is what happens when I go try to find when I attempt to. Oh, no, Ubi. Cheers for stopping by, buddy. I just crashed into the sun while choosing music. Overshot. No, not quite. Literally just crashed into the sun. Steering with my left hand. Thanks for that, bud. I appreciate it. Gotta keep that crash counter accurate. Oh dear. Alright, just wait for this FSD to there we go. And jump out. Doesn't like the heat, but luckily the Mandalay does deal with heat quite well, so that is a benefit. Alright, let's get out of this heat zone and then fire up the FSS. We've got a couple of gas giants, some icy bodies. It's unlikely we're going to get like first footfall or anything like that because these systems we're basically straying into the area where people have pretty much already been now. Which is fine. I mean, the closer we get to the bubble, the more inevitable this is going to become. Okay. No. What do it told me to go in here with a gas giant segment of the old radio analyzer bit. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the gas giant. Is there more in here then? close to the other one, that's why. There we go. How many are we up to? 15 out of 27. So far we've only got geological bodies, no genus to scan. That brings us to 21. And we've got a couple of dudes in here.
System scan.
There we go. No genus, nothing of note. Cool.
Frameshift drive.
Let's skip on out, go somewhere else. Okay. Next system, 2016 was when it was first discovered by Archie Dickens, and last updated 2021, so we'll see. I believe that would have been when Odyssey has come out. I really need to check when Odyssey actually came out. Let me double check that. Because if you find that there is a system that has, you know, last updated by blah, and it's before Odyssey came out, there's a good chance that you can get first footfall maybe on it, and also first discovery on the exobiology elements of it, because obviously no one was able to do exobiology before that point in time. So sometimes you do find some gems even inside the bubble, like that. So let me just double check. Elite Odyssey, when did you get released? Release date. When we released 2021. May the 19th, 2021. So, yeah, who knows? Doesn't look likely though. We're most definitely currently on an 80s binge right now, so. There's two behind the sun. But nothing with atmosphere and landable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, nothing with landable on atmosphere. So we'll just skip those ones and go. Oh, interesting. This one, 2025 was when it was discovered. Last 24 hours, one person. So someone discovered it yesterday. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, 21st to the 9th, 2025. Cool. Alright, we'll do the old directional scan. Top the fuel tank up. We've already got 64% of the FSS scanned, just I guess due to the proximity of where they are in relation to this star. Set ourselves up to jump out, and then let's break out FSS. In fact, actually, let's just double check and see what the system scans say. The first discovered yesterday. So, all right. Rocky bodies will. Oh, that was an icy, so that won't count towards the community goal. Gas giant. Yep, that's a gas giant. And another gas giant. Yep. Another gas giant. And then we've just got rocky bodies left. Nothing particularly special showing up though on the SRV survey bar. So no genus, a couple of geological signals, and no special planets, unusual planets to scan. So next system. One person has discovered this ever. Or has it had, well, no, that was February. Discovered in 2024, we're last updated February 2025, so again, unlikely to get anything, but it says one person has gone through this ever, according to ESM, so don't think that traffic count's correct. Unless the same guy came back and updated it. Maybe. I mean, hell, that's unlikely. I fancy something different music-wise now. Let's, maybe. Do I fancy this? I fancy some classic, actually. Let's go through this guy. Right, FSS. We got a water world. That's cool. Here's the gas giants. Nothing else here? Nope. That's the water world? Yes, it is. Worth 3.7 million. Nice. We've got some interesting genuses in here as well. Probably some 19 mils. No, not some 19 mils. 8 or 9 mils by the look of it. And that's 4, so... No, maybe not. The bar is quite full though, so maybe. We'll see. Gas giant? Yeah, gas giant. Another gas giant? Yep. Ooh. Okay, more stuff. Yep. Bacterium is it's not worth anything. Come on, inch it over. Oh no, it's going the wrong way. That's why. Oh, balls. That wasn't the whole of the system, was it? No, we've still got 3 planets left. Oh yeah, gonna be in here. Okay, cool.
System scan complete.
So there's a 7.7 mil. Let's put this in here. Imagine most of these have all got first footfalls on. So 10E. Bugger me. Is this not going to be the case? Holy shit. So 10E is worth 3 mil. No first footfall. 10F. Same thing. 6C. No first footfall. It has a 7.7 mil tubus on there. Okay. No first footfall. 7.7 mil tubus. 7.7 mil tubus. Same again. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that guy either. Well, I guess we're going here. I guess we got to clear this system. In fact, to be fair, what I think we'll end up doing is I'll scan this planet, I'll settle down on it, and we'll go find someone to raid because it's coming up to 20 to 2 now. So it'll be a good idea to end the stream there. I'll go grab something to eat and then, yeah, finish this stuff off tomorrow. If it's still around. If it isn't, it isn't. It's not a problem. That also leaves us with 23 jumps to make. I don't know specifically when the community goal finishes. I'm in the top 75%, so I still get the rewards. 10 hours left. Ooh. So that'll bring us to just shy of, well, it's 11 o'clock tomorrow-ish, sometime like that. So maybe I need to cherry pick samples off these planets, really. Just for the sake of speed.
Surface scan by 50%. Surface scan complete.
So we won't tube us off this. That's way too quick.
Top flight engaged.
Jesus Christ, that's way too quick. And that's way too slow. Sod's law, hey. Now I'm not 100% sure where you find tubers off the top of my head. So maybe we'll slap it here-ish. We've got access to this darker green as well as this, sorry, this darker blue as well as this lighter turquoisey bluish. That's bacterium though. Bacterium's only worth 1 mil, so I'm just gonna skip it. Ooh, skimming the ground there. Let's go up a little bit. Let's find lay of the lands. Oh. Okay, Copilot's making some noises again. Is that just a weird shaped rock? Is that something? Tubus. There we go. $800 mined. Alright, so we'll grab this one, and then we're going to go find someone to raid. Yeah, first for full. Ooh. Cool. Well, that sets us up well tomorrow. To be fair, as long as I'm still within the top 75% of the community goal, I don't really care that much. So I might just delay, because this planet itself is worth 77 mil, anywhere between 64 to 77 mil, and there's 3 of them in this system, identical ones. So maybe I'll just stick around and clear these out, all of them out, and kind of just go from there, basically. I think that might be a smart move, because ultimately the community goal, it doesn't get any better. I mean, as long as you've got, I don't know what the global rewards are. Pilots in the top 75% and above of contributions will receive 1 times detail surface scanner pre-engineered with expanded polyp radius. And you can just buy that anyway. The 70 mil would be nice if I get it. Great. Extra 20 mil for going up to 50k, sorry, top 50%. So I think maybe that it'll be smart for me to do what I'm doing now, because I'm going to get more money out of it, you know. So anyway, I'll turn that down a little bit. Yeah, if you stopped in tonight, or you've been hanging out in the chat, or you've been lurking and so on and so forth, that I'd really, really appreciate. Shout out to Ubi for subbing tonight. That was amazing. So I really, really appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, I stream generally from 10 till 1, 2-ish, depending on what the time is and how late I start. But yeah, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for coming to join me on the night shift tonight. And yeah, we'll go find someone to raid now, and I hope to see you all very, very soon.